What's up, folks? It's Mickle here. Today you're joining me from one of Miami's most prestigious areas. This is Fisher Island. Now, for those of you who don't know, Fisher Island is one of the most exclusive areas here in South Florida. It is about 3 nautical miles from South Beach. The only way to assess Fisher Island, there's 3 ways. One is by helicopter, private yacht, or there's a vessel that you load your car on, and then you can come to the island that way. So because it's a vessel, it makes things very slow. And you know what? I'm just going to turn this camera around. You all can take advantage of some of the beautiful sights here. There's a peacock in full bloom. You don't see that every day. That is beautiful. Just check him out. Look at that. But at any rate, Fisher Island, there's a couple of things you have to get here. Either a lot of money or a lot of time. That's Ferrari F12 there. That's beautiful. A lot of famous people have lived here. Oprah Winfrey, Tiger Woods, Arnold Schwarzenegger, just to name a few. Some of the vintage Ferraris you see there. The reason I've been invited to Fisher Island today is a very exclusive event by Cavallino, which is a Ferrari club. Now, to those who know me well, they know I'm a Lamborghini guy. I probably have always been and will always be, but that doesn't mean that I can't appreciate the beauty of these beautiful cars. I've only driven a Ferrari once, and that was around a track. That was a 458. But I do like the 488, and of course the F12 and the LaFerrari and the Enzo. I'll try to get a picture of that. But this event is going to be kicking off in just a little bit here. I got here a little bit early to allow myself time for the ferry. But the reason why I'm shooting this video today, folks, is I get a lot of calls. I get phone calls, I get texts, I get requests to do lunch, dinner, breakfast, and those sort of things. And really what people are trying to get at when they contact me is, how can they come up? Like, how can I get a better life? How can I do the types of things that I'm doing on a day like today? And one of the things I will say to that is, you really have to attend better events. And when you do that, a couple of things happen. One, you gain confidence that things can happen for you simply because you see other people doing it and you see things are working. It is possible. The other thing is, you have to change your social circle. You have to upgrade. So, for example, if you're hanging out with the guys every day and you're at Applebee's, that's your Wednesday thing. You go chug-a-lug a couple of brews at Applebee's, talk about the local sports. There's nothing wrong with that. I like Applebee's. I like Outback. I like Chili's. I like all the regular restaurants. But the thing you have to realize is you kind of know who's there. You're there. So the people who are at the higher levels are probably not. And it's not to say that wealthy folks don't go to Applebee's. They certainly do. They're at Chili's. They're at CVS. They're in Walmart. Millionaires are everywhere. So it's not about just coming to an event like this. But the thing is, the likeliness and the probability. Is it likely that the people who you want to hang with are at Applebee's on a Wednesday night? Probably not. I mean, can it happen? Sure, it can happen. But it's probably not the case. So you got to come where the big money rolls. So I'll give myself as an example. I was recently talking with a builder because I want to build my dream home. Now, the builder told me it's going to be about $4 million. And then I got to pay for the dirt. So that's probably another $600,000 or so. So we're just rounding off to say $5 million. Now, if I'm hanging around people that make $80,000, $90,000 a year as a W-2 employee, it's not going to happen, right? Those aren't the people that know how to get it done. I got to go with this crowd, the guy who can drive this car. And they say, hey, you can't judge a man by the car that he drives. Well, sometimes you kind of can. A car like this, you can make some judgments on. An area like this, you see the ocean out there in the background, you can make that judgment to say these people have made it. A condo on this island can easily run you $15 million. That's the kind of guy I need to be around, because he can make, or he knows the type of things I need to do to make it happen. If a guy can have a $15 million condo, then you know he has a $5 million place someplace else. So again, it's not just about the house, but it's about up in your game, up in your social circle. It costs a lot of money to be here today. Let's not get it twisted, but it's worth my time to be here because these are the places I'm going to, or I am, these are the places I'm going to continue to be and continue to elevate my family and my social circle. So I'm not going to talk your head off. I'll flip them. But again, I hope this does not sound preachy. I hope it's just a couple of words of advice. I hope it helps the folks out who contact me looking for advice on sort of how can I come up? How can I increase my status in life? I'll say you just have to increase your social events, increase your social standings. What tends to happen is those people will continue to invite you to other events similar to this. Today I'm on Fisher Island. Tomorrow I might be on Star Island, or who knows. But don't get it twisted. You got to run with a better crowd, folks. So I hope that helped you all out. They prepared a nice breakfast for us. I'm a little bit early, so they should be setting that up soon. I'm going to go and enjoy myself. One last thing, folks. Most men die at age 25. We just don't bury them till they're 70. You got to get out and live your life, right? Get out, live yourself a good life, enjoy yourself, have a good time, which is what I'm about to do. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm on Fisher Island. It's down here in Miami. It's beautiful. It's illustrious. It's everything it appears to be. So I'm signing off from the mobile home to where moguls roam. I am Anthony Von Mickle. Activate Gorilla Grind mode. Let's work.